This is your inspirational vitamin. Get ready, take it. Ooh, yeah.
Now you got to look at this. According to the parable, there was a judge at the time that didn't really believe in God like the widow did. Right. And he was giving the widow, a paraphrase, he was giving her a hard time. And she was busy trying to tell the judge what she was going through and explain her situation to him, hoping that he would have some sympathy for her because of that situation. But at the same time, that judge wasn't trying to hear that. God, this God that you talking about, I don't see things the way you see it, nor do I do things the way that you do. But the widow was still persistent. She was so persistent that she kept coming to the judge in the same matter, over and over the same thing. Till guess what it did? It pricked the judge fine. In the spot, he said, now, this lady keep on coming about this same thing. Now, I'm finna just see. I'm paraphrasing what this lady talking about. The persistency of her prayer, the persistency of her doing what God told her to do, that way she got to the promise. Here we are again, right back at the process. She was willing to do or go through the process to get what she needed or what she wanted or what she had to get. She was willing to keep going, even though it was hard. Even though sometimes it make it a little tired, even though she was willing to do whatever it took to get through the process. Now, here we are sometimes, that's why I was telling y'all this morning about these challenges that we have in life. We always make, as a man, as an athlete, you always love challenges. Y'all know we do push-up challenges. Don't some night when y'all get home, you don't feel like doing a push-up, do you? But as we talked about this morning, we made it a vow. And so when you make a vow, you got to be willing to go through the process to get to the promise. The promise is that if you faint in the day, the process is if you faint in the day of your adversity, your strength is never there. So in a time when you don't want to do it, when things come up in your life and you don't feel like it and you just quit, what are you going to do in a time when it gets a little rougher than that? What are you going to do in a time when you need that strength? Let's say this morning with what we did this morning, I'm too much blood pound. Has not you been doing? Now, it might be a time in life where I need you to have that strength. But if you would have quit during the process, you weren't going to be able to fulfill the promise. And so those are some things that we got to look at in life. Now, here we are again. The outcome does not mean we are not heard. We just touched that a little while ago. Just because the outcome didn't go your way don't mean that God didn't hear you. God did not make Jesus avoid the cross by jumping up with another. Okay, here we are, right? This is the point I want to make. Now, Matthew 26:39. Y'all remember when Jesus had to go to the cross. And he prayed to the Lord. He asked him, can you take this cup from me? And Jesus answered it. He heard it. But God answered that prayer. But he couldn't take it. He had to go through the process. Even though Jesus could have called 10,000 angels. He could have caused all that to go away. But he had to go through the process because it was part of the promise that we're confident in today in order for us to have this salvation that we're talking about. Now, God will grant us our request if it's according to his will. How do we obtain the will of God? It's a simple question. How do we obtain the will of God? How do you build your faith level? Through the Word. Because only way to know his will, but if you were there and gone, and I want to know what kind of lifestyle you live, but they wrote a book and I about you. The only way for me to know about you, I had to read the book. The only way for us to know the will of God and the will of Christ, we got to read the book. It's no way of getting around it. Because there's nothing miraculous that's just going to pop down on us and he's going to give you all the inspiration that you need to have. You got to read it. So if you don't like to read, that means you really don't like to know. So when John said, for I know, the less for us today, for us to know, you got to read it. Now here we are, Matthew 7:8 says, for everyone who receives and he who seeks shall find. find. And he who knocks at the door, it shall be opened. That's Matthew 7 and 8. That's verse 8 that I'm reading. Now, for everyone that asketh shall receive, and he who seeks shall find. Now, this is a promise. This is what he's telling us. So, if you can't find something, are you seeking? Because the word of God said, he who seeks shall find. Not, you might understand. You know, if you seek it, it's saying you shall find. And then he used the example, said, he who knocks, the door will be open. So if you find yourself and you don't have the confidence and the faith in Christ like you say that you should have, you're not seeking. And you sure ain't knocking. You heard so I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Jesus ain't saying that. He said that if you're knocking, the door will be open. So if you find yourself where you don't have the confidence of flood, that means you're not knocking. You're not seeking. Here we are, God will reveal to us his word. Meaning that if you're seeking, he'll reveal it to you. Y'all remember Cornelius on the way, when he was on the road, he was seeking. Cornelius was a good man. When you read about him, he was a good man, but he was missing something. Peter had to show him the way. Now, many of us, we know good people out here in this day and time, but they're missing something. And it's our duty to be confident in what God has told us, to open their eyes and to enlighten to them what needs to be heard. Through love. I can't say I love you if I don't say that to you when I see you going down the wrong path. So we get love mixed up. We think love makes you feel comfortable. No. How many of y'all know the definition of Brother Will gave you love? Someone that's, how many of you know? He tell you got to be, what is it? He said righteously and passionately doing what is best for, I can't even think about the exact word that he said, but he all stupid. For what else? The well-being of others. That's love. Righteously and passionately doing what is best for the well-being of others. We get love mixed up, Brother Floyd. If I can make you feel comfortable, give you relaxation, make you feel like you're okay, that means I love you. That's the biggest lie that you get. No. When I love you, Brother Floyd, I don't want to see harm come to you. So if I see harm come to you, no matter if I got to push you and you skint your knee, Brother Floyd, the reason I push you, now you hurt a little bit, but the reason I push you, because that what was on the other side was going to be a lot worse than that little shove that I gave you. So, when you realize what I saved you from, you don't worry about that little shove. But before you realize what I saved you from, the book you know you have been pushing on that ground. When I said, Brother Floyd, that truck was finna hit you, man. Then you look back and see that truck. Hey, man, I sure appreciate it. That's the spirit that we should have when someone corrects us in our actions. We shouldn't always get so tied up in our feelings and our emotions, mad because somebody told us about our structure. Start coming, especially for students of the Bible. But we think that the other folk didn't see it. But see, one thing about Satan's job is to uncover what you think people can't see. And so while you coming up, Satan said, he cleared it right back off for the folk to see it. And then when folks see it, you mad because they see it. But they see it because they look, when you love somebody, you're being real vigilant about the things that they do. My kids, when they go outside, I'm constantly looking out that window. I'm being watchful because I love them and I don't want to see harm come towards them. So when your brother and sister in Christ see something, don't be mad because they see. They watching you because they don't want nothing, no harm to happen to you. So they trying to say, I'm trying to make sure they don't hit him. What something got on them, so I got to tell them to get it off of them. That's how I treat my kids. Y'all don't see nothing wrong about me watching over my our kids. Why do we get so upset in the church when somebody is being vigilant and watching you because they love you? In the final part, it is all about God. It is all about God. When we realize that it is all about God, not so much about us, we grow in confidence in our prayer life. When you realize that it was nothing that you done, Sister Rita, for you to deserve the goodness and the grace that God had done for you. When you realize there was nothing that you could have done to even fix the situation. It was nobody but God. That improves your prayer life. Because what happens is you say, it's not about me. Because so many times when we think it in the flesh, it's all about me. It's all about what I do, especially men. When things go wrong in the family, I got to figure something out because I'm a man. That's what we think. Well, when you realize that without God's help, it was nothing you could do to fix this situation anyway. You had to have God to come into the situation to fix it. And so when he come into it and give you some help, man, when folks come to give you some help, take it. Take it. Don't be so proud. My mom used to tell me about my grandpa. He was a big man. 6'5", 40, big guy. But when he had surgery, he ended up having to get his leg amputated. And he was a man's man. Nobody didn't have to help him do nothing. He took care of the family. He took care of the neighborhood. But when he had to get his leg amputated, when they brought him back from the hospital, he was they brought him in the car, and you know how everybody, they were trying to help him get out the car. Get your hand out. He crawled all the way from the car, all the way up the step to go into the house to where he reclined in. Now you gotta think about this. Now back in the day, now we got these pretty driveways with cement. But at Marcy house, they look like they used to be crushed run, but you're gonna put cement on it. It was a right. You flew right by there with no shoes on, you got your pride. Feel like, that money. He drug his leg all the way up there because his pride felt like he had done all of that. And later in his life, he got baptized, he was one of the biggest fighters against the Church of Christ. But later on in the life, you realize where the power lies in. Sometimes God had to take your legs or take your eyes or take some things from you in order for you to see. There was a blind man that said, God had to take my eye for me to see what I see today. He had to take that away from him for him to realize, bro, it ain't all about your physical strength. It's about what God has done for you. God is in control of all this. Now that when he took what he thought was his strength, as Samson did. Y'all remember Samson? We just talked about it this morning. Samson realized in the end where his strength lied. It was never about him, it was about God. So we got to remember that. Now in conclusion, confidence is something that can help us soar to heights unknown. If we have the confidence in God we serve, then shining has no limit. Shining has no limit. There's something in the same phrase. When Master Peter, he said, no limit soldier. I thought I told you. What were they saying? No matter what come my way, no matter what you think you will, Brother Floyd, Brother Chris, bring it. We know that right here. It ain't no stop what I got. When you got Christ on your side, you got to have the confidence to realize that you are no limit soldier. It's nothing that can come your way that can stop you because you're no limit. Now, if you don't get anything out of this lesson today, I want you to realize that as Christians, we got to be confident in where our salvation lies. We got to be confident that if anything we ask in his will, he will provide. And I can just imagine God, paraphrase, I can imagine when this life is over and all the promises that he has fulfilled for it when they come through, and you be sitting yourself, just sitting there thinking, saying, man, all that surely it turned out right. I can hear God just like Master P in the background saying, I thought I told you.
This is your inspirational vitamin. Get ready to take it.